Hello. So, as many of you know, for the last over 9 years, I had a retail yarn shop, a specialty yarn shop where I did knitting and crocheting classes and had all the supplies for that. Located in this little historic shopping district in Gardner Village, in West Jordan, Utah, about 10 minutes away from my previous home. And then I got married at the end of the beginning of November, and moved up to this little mountain town here, past two mountains away from my house, about an hour away from where I used to live. And it's just, I thought originally, I could commute back and forth and go down a couple days a week, and that was my intention. And so rewind. Clint got sick in December of 2011. We found out his bone cancer was back, and at that point he was working full time. We actually had three retail stores. We had a clothing store, a yarn shop, and a seasonal Halloween shop. And so at that point, he, had major surgery in December of 2011, and then it just played out that, every 3 months it came back, and through chemo and 12 more surgeries after that one, that it just wasn't in the cards for him to go back to work. So as soon as I found out the cancer was back, I was like, that's it. We're closing the stores. There's no way I can handle and do all this. And Clint was like, no, we're not. And looking back in retrospect, and talking to several of close family and friends, it's like it was great for him to have the stores, because he was able to feel like he was still contributing and had something to work towards, and had something that our family owned and loved, that he didn't feel useless, as being able to feel like he could still feel of value. And so he did. It served its purpose. We kept the shops amidst all the stress and the frustration, and, managing a family and taking care of him being sick, and running the stores. It was a couple years in, we closed one of the stores, and then had just the yarn shop and the Halloween shop. And up until he, when he passed away, then I still ran both then the last year myself, and with amazing staff and amazing managers and amazing team that helped me, and an amazing little family. Say hello.
Hi.
This is Wyatt, my 5-year-old, who came down to the shop and helped me a lot. Huh? Did you work with Mom?
Mhm.
Yep. And Gunner, who's now 10. Before he could go to school, he came to work with Mom every day, and the shop was just a place that, like Wyatt's holding up, really had our hearts as well. Like, anybody who owns a business knows that, your blood, your sweat, and your tears go into that. And as I had moved away and live up here with my 7 little babies now, I knew that my heart was in a different place. And so after much struggle of heart, we decided to sell my business to one of my employees, and she'll be amazing and do amazing. And but it's been very difficult. It's been a difficult go. I think all along. Okay, stop doing that. Go. Crazy face. So all along we kept the shop, and it was like that one thing that cancer didn't take from us. And it's been that one constant thing that's always been there. And so I think getting rid of that has just been really symbolic, I guess, of literally changing to a fresh new chapter and starting my life and my little babies' lives all over. And having done a business for over 9 years, managing a business, managing a home and a family, taking care of Clint, who's in and out of surgeries and sleeping at the hospital, and just always being busy and go, go, go. I don't know if this makes sense at all. I was saying it the other night to Cody, is that it's very uncomfortable to be comfortable. And I know that's like delusional, but I've just been so used to like so many things on my shoulders and dealing with so much, and now like sitting here and having a breather to like catch my breath and try to figure out like what I really want to do has been it's been difficult. Like you think like, woohoo, I'm just gonna sit back and relax, but when you're not used to that, it's hard. And I don't know if that makes sense, but anyway, the other night, it's hard. It's definitely hard to not have my shop, because I identified so much with that as well. It's part of like who I was, and still part of who I am, and it will forever be. But it's a sad realization that chapter has closed, and I wouldn't want it any other way. Like I want to be able to be here for my kids and all of my kids, and I don't want to divide my attention from them. I want to be able to give them as much love and fun and happiness as I possibly can. So with much struggle of heart, and Cody has, been so supportive, and I joke and tease him that's like, you moved me away in the mountains and now I'm snowed in and I can't go anywhere, and I'm stuck up here and I'm selling my shop and now you get me all to yourself. And but he really isn't like that. He's very supportive and loving, and just wants me to be happy, and it's going to be like trying to figure out like a new lifestyle, a new way to live and to be. And I'm up for the challenge. I've always been up for the challenge, having taken care of someone who's sick for so long, and haven't had yourself like on the list, and been exhausted from the time you wake up till the time you go to bed for, going on 5 years. And always having that worry, and then being a single parent, losing a spouse, and then being a single parent and running, several businesses, and still trying to keep the peace and faith and maintain my home life. It's been a crazy emotional ride, and I am just trying to slow down and simplify and be able to give all that I can to my little family. So like my shirt says, I put this on today for myself, breathe. I just need to sit back and breathe and figure myself out. It's definitely a change. And I think it's been a big, huge change in like just a couple months, like I've changed where I've lived, I've changed where I go to church, I've changed my kids' school, and now changing, my career, and but at the end of the night, I've said my prayers, and I just know and have faith and peace that like this is the right step and the right move for my family. I'm grateful that I've got, I know how precious life is and how fast, in an instant they can be gone. And so I'm just gonna hug my babies and squeeze my babies and play with my babies. And I've made dinner like more times in the past 2 weeks than I have in like a year. So anyway, I'll be posting all my Betty Crockerisms over here at in my little mountain house. But anyway, that's the 411 with my shop. I know what you're thinking next. Like, what about your Halloween store? I've had several messages from y'all asking about that, and we'll see. I don't know. Like, Bewitched Boutique in Gardner Village has been there for 8 years, and we would love to go back. We'll just see how the cards play out, and we'll see how it goes. So I don't know all the answers, but all I know is that letting go of my yarn shop and focusing on my family right now is definitely the step I need to take. So thank you for caring, and I love you guys, and just breathe, and you can do hard things. Bye.